We begin with former President Trump appearing in a Florida courthouse in the case accusing him of illegally keeping classified documents. This will be Trump's first appearance in the case since he was arraigned. ABC News senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katersky joins me now from outside the courthouse in Florida, along with ABC News investigative reporter Olivia Rubin and ABC News legal contributor Brian Buckmeyer. Aaron, what can we expect in court today?
This hearing is being conducted in a closed, sealed-off room, specially equipped to handle the kind of highly sensitive classified documents that former President Trump is accused of mishandling and illegally retaining and then obstructing the investigation to try to get it back by inducing others to lie and destroy evidence. So his motorcade arrived for this hearing. We don't know the status of it. They're even keeping the courthouse closed for security reasons, presumably. So we're not sure the status of the hearing, but Trump's attorneys have been asking the judge to make public much of the classified evidence at the heart of the case, and special counsel Jack Smith is trying to keep it sealed, arguing that if it were to be made public, it could put potential witnesses at risk.
Brian, this comes just days after we learned that President Biden won't be charged for his handling of classified documents. How do you compare these two cases?
The simple answer, obstruction. With both of them, they willfully retained documents. However, President Biden allowed law enforcement and the DOJ to come in and inspect, sit down, ask questions, where former President Donald Trump is accused of not only obstructing their access to those rooms, but also informing people to kind of push documents here, documents there, and also potentially destroy them. So obstruction is at the heart of the difference between the two.
Olivia, Fulton County, Georgia, meanwhile, the judge there is set to hold a hearing on Fani Willis. She admitted to having a personal relationship with one of the prosecutors in the election interference case there. So what are you expecting to come from that, and how could the incident with Fani Willis now potentially impact the case against former President Trump?
Well, remember, what Trump and the other defendants ultimately want is Fani Willis kicked off the case and the indictment dismissed. So that is the big goal. And the hearing today is one sort of little incremental step that they're hoping is going to get them there. Because remember, Thursday is this bombshell hearing on the allegations against Fani Willis, the improper relationship, the allegations that she misused funds, all these improper misconduct allegations, which she denies. But today is going to determine if she has to testify during that hearing on Thursday. She has asked the judge in the case to quash the subpoena that was issued to her by one of Trump's co-defendants. So now it's going to be up to the judge who's going to determine, does she get on the witness stand on Thursday or not? And if she does end up getting on the witness stand, you can expect sort of a crazy day. There's not really another word I can think of for what's going to happen on Thursday in Atlanta, because remember, that is a televised hearing. So the entire world is going to get to see Fani Willis step up onto the witness stand if that's ultimately what the judge decides, because you can almost guarantee that that defendant, Mike Roman, who first filed the misconduct allegations, is going to call her. He has subpoenaed her, and he is just waiting for the go-ahead from the judge. So we'll see what the judge decides today.
Aaron, Trump is up against a deadline today also to appeal his presidential immunity ruling. So what's the latest on that?
This is the case involving January 6th and former President Trump's alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 election. He had argued that he's immune from prosecution in that case as a former president, and a three-judge panel from the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals rejected that argument and said that no one is above the law and that the presidency does not convey a lifetime of immunity for Donald Trump. So he has the option now of appealing that further. And so today's deadline involves going to the Supreme Court, asking the Supreme Court to put a pause on that case to give him time to appeal. In all likelihood, he will, Diane.
All right, Aaron Katersky, Olivia Rubin, Brian Buckmeyer, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.